Hey, my name is Dee, and this is Dee's Verdict. And today we will be reviewing a new show that's out on WeTV called Supersize Salon. So this is a show that was referred to me by a friend. I am going to review the first episode of this show because it is giving so much glam. Like, the glam is over the top, and so is the shade. So we're going to get into this review. The name of the episode is Big Girl Revolution, and we meet Jamie Lopez, who is the owner of Baby Doll Couture Salon in Las Vegas. She is back and better than ever and going to reopen her salon off the Las Vegas Strip, etc., with the baddest and the best friends that she's going to bring along. And we're going to meet all of them in episode 1. So we meet Jamie, and Jamie's salon caters to plus-size women because she's had some bad experiences in salons where a chair broke and she was told she had to pay for it, and just some bad experiences. So we're going to find out more about that in the episode. Jamie has always been interested in glam, and it looks like this is just what she does. She is a makeup artist, and she's going to cater to plus size women. So her salon is by plus size women for plus size women, and this salon and these ladies are beautiful and glamorous. So Jamie explains in episode 1 that she had a rough childhood, that she went through some things as far as being bullied and dealing with her weight her whole life. She also talks about, being on her own since a young age. And that has affected her, but it also motivated her to do what she does. And like I said, she's beautiful no matter, we're not talking about size here. I'm not. So the show is, but I'm not. But anyway, Jamie's beautiful. So we meet Jamie, and she's given us her backstory, why she did what she did, what motivated her to create her salon. As I said, it is for plus size women by plus size women, and she's bringing in the best of the best to do it. And she wants everybody to feel comfortable when they come in. She wants the equipment, the furniture, everything detailed for them. So the first day, this is the first day Jamie's getting out of the house in a long time. See, look at Jamie's eyeshadow. Ooh, it's just beautiful. And I love pink. So Jamie is talking about some of her past struggles and what she's been going through since the salon had been open. She's pretty much planned and plotted this whole reopening from her bedroom. So we are going to see what the results are and how successful she was in doing that. So we see her best friend is going to come, and that's 007. Her name is Shannon. She is a friend of Jamie's, and she is coming to help her. She's a fashion stylist, and she is over the top just like Jamie. Glamorous, over the top. I want to know where she's getting those bustiers or whatever, because, I may not be that big, but, I like them. I really do like them. So 007 stops by to pick Jamie up as they head to the salon for the first time, and 007 is really encouraging her and telling her that she's proud of her, that she, has been through a lot and she's accomplished a lot no matter what she's been through. This is the day, and she really wants her to conquer her fears and go on outside. See, look at 007 with these bustiers on. Like, ooh, she's just cute. Everybody I have seen on this show, but I'm going to go on and on, so let me stop. So 007 comforts Jamie and lets her know that it's okay, but Jamie does hesitate, which is natural because she hasn't walked on her own. Jamie has been using a walker. So the first time out of the house is, it's just anxiety filled for her, and I'm glad 007 is there for her. And so while they're there, they bring up, Jamie actually brings up, while I was in the hospital, the other ladies, the other dolls didn't reach out. And we'll find out later on that that's Taj, BB, and A-Love, and also maybe another young lady we're going to meet later on, Astra. I think we're going to meet her in episode 2. So, they sit there, and 007 was like, well, I was there for you while you were in the hospital. And Jamie was, Jamie was like, well, they weren't. And she was like, well, I'm your friend. And Jamie says, well, does that mean they aren't? Okay. So, good question, Jamie. So, we move on. And I guess we move to see that Jamie is working to go on ahead to the salon with 007. And we meet Beep Beep, who got the keys to the Jeep, the pink Jeep. This is where we meet Taj and BB, and they are heading in. Taj is behind the wheel of her pink Jeep, the cutest thing ever. I love that Jeep, baby. So, Taj is a celebrity hair and makeup stylist. She owns her own salon out in Berkeley, California, with some celebrity clients. So, she's a featured artist and a friend of Jamie's that she's bringing in to help. And her bestie, BB, is also, riding shotgun with her. So, we have BB in the mix. And so, they're riding and talking, and they're discussing what's going on. Let me also mention that we see on the screen that BB is a makeup, wax, and lash artist. These ladies are all beautiful, like I see it. I just want to know also where she got that hair wrap and the sunglasses. So I'm just going to move on because, see, I just see Glam all the way through. I really couldn't pay attention after I saw that pink Jeep because that's my favorite color. So Taj and BB are besties. They're going to be rolling together. BB owns her own salon out in West Palm Beach, Florida. So we go to them, and they're discussing the location, and they see that it appears to be a better location than the previous salon, and they're happy about that. They also discuss prices and say, we don't know what her prices are, but since your price is not our price. And I'm with them on that now, because, see, you got to pay which way, and they look like they're giving Glam services here. So we do get there, and we do see that event. Tasha also says, she has high standards for her customers, which you should as a stylist. So that's really their point. It's not really all about the price, but you do pay for quality services. So Taj and BB, do talk and carry on while they on the way, and they stay positive in their comments, because they feel like, they really hopeful that everything's going to work out. So, but in her confessional, BB says that, things could get kind of wild at Baby Doll, and, said there's twerking involved and stuff like that. She said, honey, Palm Beach, they do it a little different. They do it a little different, a little more coiffed, a little more coof, She said coof. So that's less ratchet. But anyway, she was like, they do, not that twerking up in there, none of that. They probably not playing Cardi B or none of that, but Lord, Cardi B, don't sue me. But anyway, meanwhile, Jamie and 007 are at the salon, and, they're waiting, and, 007 wonders if she's going to be referred to as the class pet, which she usually is. And we see Baby Doll, we see them going in with Jamie's nice chair. And Jamie's excited because she, like I said, has not seen the inside of her own salon because she has been planning it from her bed. So they go in, and Jamie is walking, and she looks great. And she's excited. So Taj and BB also mentioned on the way that, Todd says she's talked to Jamie during her hospitalization while she was in the hospital, and BB said she really didn't, sound like she, everybody has stuff going on. Everybody's adults and have a full life, so BB didn't really seem too bothered by the fact that she had not talked to Jamie since she had been in the hospital. So they like, ooh, girl, let's pray and hope that, ain't no drama up in here when we pull up. So we do see the salon. The salon is beautiful. It is glammed up. There is a cupcake and mimosa bar. There is all kind of glam all over the place. Let me go back. Let me go back. Let me go back. Oh, look at that. Look at the furniture. Look at all that. Oh, see. Wait. Cupcakes. Cupcakes. Go back. Stay there. There. Cupcake and mimosa bar. I mean, you know. Oh, and I didn't get all the shots, of course. So, you know, if you watch the episode, you can see how much detail she has put into this salon. And, you know, but we do see Taj and Bibi. They finally make it. They're happy to see each other. The ladies greet each other happily. But Bibi got questions. Bibi is not distracted by all the hugging and the hellos and stuff. And, you know, in her confessional, you know, she's like, okay, but, you know, I see some stuff, some details that are missing. You know, we see all the glam, but, you know, there's stuff missing. She said, you know, she's a perfectionist, and she just, you know, but she don't want to ring the bell just yet, and she gonna wait and see how things go. So next we meet A-Love. She, in her confessional, that is Bibi in her confessional saying, you know, she has concerns. Look at that dress. Look at that. Look at that. We do see, like I said, the glam is off the chain. The nails, that pink, that little chair, the sofa, all that. There is Taj in her confessional. The glam is just over the top, and the shade starts really when Bibi was like, you know, I don't know, you know, appearances aren't everything now. So we meet A-Love, like I said. Let me get off back on track. We meet A-Love, and A-Love is full of love when she roll in. She is a holistic hairstylist, and she is full of energy. I love A-Love. So far, girl, she said, honey, she is boo jetto. That best describes her personality. And I like her. And she greets Bibi and Taj just fine, but when she gets to 007, she like, I don't like you, but I love you. But I love you. That is funny. They are evidently, we found out later they are room and working together. So we all know how sticky that can get at times. So they have like a little love-hate relationship. And, you know, 007, look there they are. Aren't they cute? Ooh. Cute. They just stay glammed up. And, you know, so A-Love was like, you know, right now she got a little problem with me, but, you know, so the producer asked her, what does she mean? And evidently that's when they mentioned Fishgate, Catfishgate. That's what they mentioned. That's what I'm going to call it. Catfishgate, Fishgate. So, I'm sorry, I had to have some coffee. So, A-Love is, you know, in her confessional, like, well, you know, it's something to do with at home, but, you know, I'm not going to mention nothing about it. It's not work now. We don't have no problems at work. Everything good. Don't think that. So, A-Love kind of mentioned that 007 can be a little over the top, and we do see that they are all, can do extra. But they can all give extra. Okay, so, at the end, you know, they've been there. They sing the salon. They sit down and talk, and, Jamie brings up this whole thing about who did not contact her while she was ill. Okay? She like, look, it's all good, but I need to know. Like, y'all, what's up? Y'all down? Or y'all, you know, y'all my friends, or what? So she came with some big energy, with large energy with that, you know, but she brought that energy on in real heavy. But the ladies quickly shut her down by letting them know that they all had stuff going on. A-Love mentions that she lost, not A-Love, but 007 mentions that she lost her father. A-Love said, like, she has some stuff going on. Bibi says, you know, communication goes both ways. She lost her grandmother, and she was like, well, don't tiptoe around it. What you trying to say? What are you trying to say, Jamie? So just go on and say it, Jamie. What you trying? Shoot, Bibi was like, wait, we all had stuff going on. Did you call me? You know, while you was laid up? Because you couldn't call. You didn't call me. I didn't call you. Who were you calling? Anybody? So Jamie kind of feels kind of deflated then and kind of guilty, like, oh man, I kind of came kind of hard. I really could have, done that better. And, so she feels like, maybe I should have, approached you ladies differently about this. Yeah, we all have stuff going on. And so as they wrap up, she, starts talking about the business and that she's glad everybody's there and that in her absence, Taj will be her manager. Taj is like, look at that face. Taj like, what? Manager? We can see by Taj's face that Jamie has not talked to her about being manager. So, okay. But we don't hear Taj say anything, and okay. Just these appointments without letting folks know I can't be management and not know. So on the way out, they leave. They're on their way. Everybody leave. And Taj and BB are rolling together in that pink Jeep. Who got the keys to the Jeep? Taj got the keys to the pink Jeep. Now I want a pink Jeep. But anyway. So they leave. And everybody rolls out. And that's a picture of DeMarco. We'll get to him in a minute. And so BB is very vocal, as we have seen. BB like, oh, that shit pissed me off. Jamie coming like that out with, coming with guns blazing, honey. Well, you didn't have guns blazing, baby, because everybody has stuff going on, and communication go both ways, and you're not going to make me feel guilty about being an adult and having my whole life going on out here when I'm, losing my granddaddy and stuff, and when you could have called me, communicate, BB was like, hey, I don't play that, and I don't appreciate that kind of shit. So, BB said Jamie had spoons, honey. She said she felt like she was being stabbed with a spoon. You're not getting nothing accomplished. You started out blazing, coming hard, but it ended up with these little soft jabs at the end because she quickly put that shit to rest about Jamie telling her, I don't blame her, but let me move on because DeMarco on my screen and Jamie has a boyfriend, so that is a live-in. And when they get home, he is there to help Jamie. He's polite. He is nice as he can be. But we can see real quick 007 don't care for him at all. That energy real bad, with him. And, she like, oh, whatever. They've been together 7 years. Jamie gets home. He helps her in. He's very loving and caring. They order a pizza, which is keto, and she makes sure all that is keto for her. And they have a little shared pizza and wine. But DeMarco leaves her alone and leaves Jamie with her thoughts. And then, we see DeMarco in his confessional, and DeMarco admits that he has not dated a plus-size woman before, that this is the first time, but he loves Jamie and he really cares about her, but it was some work. Look like it might need some more work, DeMarco, but we will find out. So we get to the next day, and they're there, and we see some pedicure chairs come, and we all want to know, what's going to go on with the chairs and how these chairs are going to get there, get in. The people look like they just drop them off and leave them there. Look at Jamie looking glammed up and, like trying to figure out what's going to happen, what's going to go on. Taj kind of acting as management, but not. So Jamie calls DeMarco, and DeMarco says, hold on, let me call you back. He act like he busy. He got too much going on. These chairs are large. They're just dropped off. Like, so BB and them are all real curious, like how the chairs going to get in here, because none of them look like they want to move no chairs. And, they asked BB, I think it's BB that asked, like, did anybody measure anything when these things were ordered? Good question, BB. Good question. See, BB said she had concerns. This is another concern. So BB like, okay, like this could have been this is something, you know, that should have been done if you're going to order plus size chairs, and you need to make sure you're going to be able to get the equipment in. And that wasn't done. So we see that Jamie calls DeMarco, and DeMarco is unavailable. Like, what does DeMarco do all day? But anyway, in her confessional, the producer asks BB, like, what do you think about DeMarco? Look, talk to me about DeMarco. Instead of responding about DeMarco, this is what, not BB, I'm sorry, Taj. No, this is BB. No, Taj. And she's like, no, I'm distracted by the flask, which is cute. More glam. You know, even the shade is glam. Even the shade. So we see that 007, of course, we already know she don't have a high opinion of DeMarco, period. Pooh. She not feeling DeMarco. She feel like, you know, he's not there for her at all. So this is important. Getting the chairs in is very important. And DeMarco should really be there for her. And they struggle to try to get the chairs in, but none of the ladies clearly have a high opinion of DeMarco. They feel like he is using Jamie, that, and this is clear in episode 1, but we'll talk about that more later. So A-Love and 007 kind of joke and try to get the chairs in. And they later call friends, male friends, and a brother that try to help get the chairs in, but they don't appear to be successful. You know, A-Love says in her confessional that DeMarco is just not supportive of Jamie at all. 007 says she just hates him, period. And that it's just game only. Like, 007 says she don't even believe that DeMarco likes Jamie. That's a harsh comparison, but like I said, we'll get into that more as things go on, because, you know, do the chairs come in or not? That's the bigger question, because it's not about DeMarco. So A-Love and we see them, 007, call for help, and like I said, they try. I don't think they get the chairs in. And they struggle, and they even say, well, we may be able to cut some stuff off. Jamie says, absolutely not. We will not be doing that, because that's the whole point, and that big girls don't want to sit low at all. So while they're sitting there in the chairs situation go on, they figure out that see, we see him trying with the chairs. 007 just decides, I'm going to call DeMarco, because DeMarco has Jamie's desk. DeMarco also has like a lot of equipment and stuff we need. Like, what the hell? Where is he at? You know, he didn't show up to help with the chairs. He, you know, not there now. So, I mean, while they're sitting there, you know, she does call DeMarco, and DeMarco says he is on his way. Like, he, okay, we'll see if DeMarco comes at all. We'll see. So while we're sitting there, we see A-Love and 007 sit down, and we find out about Fishgate. Like, what is this about this fish? So A-Love says she, like, handpicked, I think, some catfish at probably some nice farmer's market that she handpicked, and, like, it was, you know, maybe, you know, like a special occasion for her. And somebody in the house, one of her roommates, allegedly, 007 says A-Love ate it, and A-Love said, no, I did not. That was an argument. They kind of hashed it out, and it's like, no, one of the other roommates ate it. Like, no, like, but A-Love does explain it's not about that. It was just the fact that it was something special to me, and you know, she kind of feels like A-Love is not taking her serious, and so I see what they're talking about, but the other lady's like, move on, like, you can get some more. Girl, bye. Why are we sitting here arguing about this? We got bigger, like, fish to fry. Like, trying to get this salon open, y'all. We got bigger fish to fry. Literally, they're talking about who ate the fish back at the apartment. But anyway, so that's just typical roommate stuff. And when you and a roommate, you know, y'all friends, y'all work together, it's just too much time together and stuff. And so I think sometimes that'll just cause a problem. We do see DeMarco who comes in. Look at DeMarco bringing in the desk. Look. A-Love like, Mother Joker. So, A-Love is literally like not feeling it. So DeMarco is like, so hey, you know, he greet Jamie and stuff, and who's gonna give me a tour? And hey, and look, Todd's like, no tour for me. DeMarco gives himself a tour, which we already know he was gonna do. Self-tour, DeMarco, self-tour. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you but Jamie, okay? So just give yourself a tour and move on. He drops off the desk in the chair, does his tour, and heads out. Like, just out. So, you know, and then he gave Jamie that church hug when he came in. I didn't get a shot of that, but he gonna give Jamie this old church ass hug and shit. Like, you could have, like, got up with, and came in and gave her a better greeting than that. I'm sorry. But give yourself a tour. Tour yourself on out, just like BB said. He leaves the trash, which they wanted him to take that trash out when he came. He don't do that. He go outside. Look at him scooting that damn. Why is he scooting on that stuff? You didn't bring nothing to scoot it in. You look like he just scooting it over, making it look cute or something. It's not gonna look cute till it's inside, DeMarco, inside the building. That's what we want to do. We want to do inside the building. But anyway, not feeling DeMarco, y'all. So, not feeling DeMarco. So, you know, the ladies sit there and they discuss, you know, are they ready for a soft opening? The ladies do not clearly don't feel like they're ready for the soft opening. Like, you know, the chairs have got to come in, other things have got to happen, and you know, A-Love is concerned because, you know, they all seem to be perfectionists and want things to go right, like, because, like I said, they look the part and they want their customers to look the part as well, and I understand that. And so they do have some concerns whether Jamie is ready. And BB clearly says she is not ready. BB says Jamie and leadership, you know, like, don't even go in the same damn sentence. They don't go in the same sentence. Like I said, the shade is already vicious in this episode. And I'm telling you, I watched this episode more than once, and really because I was trying to see, you know, the nails, the hair, the glam. But anyway, BB says Jamie and leadership don't go in the same sentence. She said, how can Jamie fight for her life and fight to open and get the salon open on time, which is a huge thing. Like, those are two big things to be doing together at once, like fighting for your life and running a business of this caliber, and you know, having these high expectations, a, you know, personalized, glamorized salon like this. So they are all concerned. And Taj is like, what did I get myself into? What did I get myself into? You know, so episode 1 just gave me a whole lot of glam, and I really like to see glam. I like to see women doing their thing. I like to see women winning, coming together. There is some humor. They're funny. But I'm telling you, the shade is on point because, you know, we all are wondering. Nobody knows exactly what Jamie's health problems are. This show is giving me something new that is going to be new and exciting. So the ladies of this show of Supersize Salon, and next episode we're going to meet Astra. Episode 2 is already out. I'm late reviewing this, so hey, thank you for joining me. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know, how do you feel about a salon, that caters to plus size women. I feel like it is a great idea. I feel like it is great, and I will continue to watch. I will review episode 2 very soon. And thank you for tuning in to Dee's Verdict, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.